In this video, we wanted to build an understanding around our model number and how we put that string together. From TankScan and from the support page, you can scroll down here and find TSM series product manual. This has got all kinds of good information about the product, installing different options of the product, etc. But if you go down to far enough here, let's see where it's at. Page 21. You can see how you order and how this model string gets built up. And so the first piece of it is defined as the brand, so that's just the TS stands for TankScan. The next letter stands for the sensor or application. In this case, it's the MIR or micro impulse radar. We have other devices that are ultrasonic, so there would be a U here, or there's some gateway products that take 4 to 20 milliamp sensors and bring them to the cloud. That would be a G here for a gateway. And then there's a 1 here for the 1000 series. For this monitor, because it uses a probe wire in the tank, you specify the probe length with the number in inches. You've got multiple communications that you can use. The Zigbee, which is your local wireless, is a low power consumer where you can group multiple monitors together to one gateway to reduce your ongoing monthly costs. The C4 is for Verizon LTE, C5 is AT&T LTE, or it's actually an Aris card where we can do a number of different vendors in here. So we can get into Canada markets with Rogers and Bell, TELUS, or we can go into any international markets with that selection. If we have special labeling, we can specify that here in this case, such as saying a standard. For hazardous locations like a gas location, for gasoline, we would use an H1. Otherwise, we can just use an H0 for unclassified. And then there's some options that are available. A remote battery pack, we add an R to the end of the string. If you want GPS on the unit, maybe you've got a tank that moves around and you want to locate the tank via GPS, that's option G. And if you have a situation where your monitor or your tank is inside a metal building, maybe you need to get cellular connection, you want to put the antenna outside of the building, you can use this remote antenna option. So bringing up a spreadsheet, I know this is a bit of an eye chart, but what we get at is, this TSM 1060, that's a 60-inch radar monitor. The C4 is saying it's cellular, specifically Verizon, and the H0 is a non-hazardous. You see the A gets added for the antenna, G gets added for the GPS, and H1 is used to classify a hazardous location or a gasoline tank. And then you can kind of scroll down here and see the different lengths as we go up. Similar options really throughout all of those options. The remote battery is one that we start providing that as an option at 20 feet. Below that, it's really not needed. In this case, you have the monitor on top of the tank. Maybe you don't have easy access to that, and you want to provide battery access kind of at chest height along the wall or along the tank, then this is an option to do that. The basic pricing ads for these different options are $50 for a remote antenna, $50 for the GPS option. The remote battery pack and cable and connection all integrated is $100 for this 16-foot remote pack. And as you can see, $150, $175 for the taller remote battery packs. That is everything you need to know about building a model number for TankScan. Thanks for joining.